People don't value what comes easily. They value what they feel they had to work for. If a client believes your attention is something rare, they won't just want to talk to you. They will feel like they need to prove that they deserve to keep your focus. The trick isn't to push them away. It's to create a dynamic where they are chasing your approval without realizing it. The first step is interrupting their sense of certainty. If someone feels like they already have you, they won't put in extra effort. But if they feel like they almost have your full attention but not quite, they will work harder to secure it. The easiest way to do this is by keeping your level of engagement slightly inconsistent. For example, if they are used to deep engagement, pull back slightly for a day. If they assume you'll always reply instantly, delay responses at unexpected times. If they start taking your attention for granted, subtly introduce a shift. I feel like I'm still figuring you out. Now their mind starts searching for what changed, making them work harder to get your full focus again. Another way to make a client feel like they have to earn your attention is by giving validation in small, controlled doses. If they always get instant praise, it loses its effect. But if approval is rare, their brain values it more. Instead of over-validating, say things like, "I wasn't sure about you at first, but you actually have an interesting way of thinking. I don't usually give my attention to just anyone. I get bored easily." Now they feel like your attention is exclusive, making them subconsciously chase it. One of the strongest psychological triggers is introducing small challenges that make them feel like they need to prove something. People naturally want to rise to the occasion when they feel like they are being tested. Instead of making it too obvious, frame it subtly. "I can't tell if you're really like this or if you just say what people want to hear. You seem confident, but I feel like there's more underneath the surface." Now, their brain registers a challenge, making them feel like they need to work harder to earn your full approval. Another way to make a client chase your attention is by framing your time as valuable. If they feel like you give your time too easily, they will assume it's not special. But if they believe your attention is rare and in demand, they will fight harder to secure their place in your world. The trick is to imply that you are selective without being arrogant. For example, instead of saying "I'm busy," say, "I'm careful about where I put my energy. Most people aren't worth it. I don't connect with just anyone, but I like conversations that actually mean something." Now, they feel like they have to work to be one of the few who actually get your time, increasing their emotional investment. One of the deepest ways to create the need to earn your attention is by leveraging the contrast effect. The human brain feels emotions more intensely when they are compared to what came before. If you suddenly pull back after an engaging moment, their brain registers the shift more strongly, making them feel like they need to regain what they lost. For example, if they are fully engaged, introduce a small pause before responding. If they are seeking validation, don't immediately give it. Make them wonder first. If they feel like they've won you over, subtly remind them that it's not that easy. "I like this energy. Let's see if it lasts." Now, their brain associates your attention with something they need to keep working for, making them chase the feeling of securing your approval. Another advanced psychological trick is rewarding effort, not presence. If someone feels like they get attention just by showing up, they won't feel the need to work for it. But if they feel like only their effort gets rewarded, they will start putting in more work to impress you. The trick is to subtly shift the dynamic so that they feel like they have to earn better interactions. For example, if they send a basic response, keep yours short too. If they invest effort into the conversation, reward it by engaging more deeply. If they try harder, give them a slight push forward. You're actually getting more interesting. Keep going. Now their brain associates effort with better responses, making them naturally put in more work to keep you interested. The final step in making someone need to earn your attention is conditioning them to expect a challenge. If they believe your full approval is rare, their brain subconsciously registers it as something valuable. The trick is to keep them slightly uncertain about where they stand. not to push them away, but to keep them working for a clear position in your world. Say things like, "I feel like you have potential, but I'm still deciding." I like when people actually make an effort. It's too rare these days. Now, their brain naturally starts putting in more effort to solidify their place, making them more emotionally invested. Once these psychological techniques are in place, a client won't just talk to you. They will feel like they need to prove themselves to you. They won't just engage, they will put in more effort than they ever planned to. And once someone believes they have to work for your attention, they won't want to stop until they feel like they've fully won it. If you want to learn advanced influence techniques, emotional control, and how to make clients chase harder, I break everything down inside my private group. You'll get exclusive insights into subconscious triggers, long-term psychological conditioning, and how to keep people chasing indefinitely. If you're serious about mastering this, the link is in the description.